terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Prescott from the gun. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's out. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. A first down carry for Henry. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Prescott now from the 50. This will go to Henry out wide. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot him.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Let's go. 45. One. Switch. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. On now is the Titans punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. This is taken around the 12. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On second down, here's Henry. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. But now he appears to be in some pain. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw now. Prescott got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Prescott now. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 45-yard line. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Vaughn. Oh, he shifts past him. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, a run with Vaughn. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Vaughn, toss left side. And he stopped immediately there. Time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Vaughn. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw. Prescott. That is caught at the 7. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Here's Prescott. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They run straight ahead here with Pollard, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. With solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry to the 43, 2nd down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready, go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. The Titans are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing, Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff out of the gun. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Hands it off out of the gun. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. No surprise this offense would be able to convert. They're currently 2nd in the league in first downs, and they pick up 1 here. Yeah, not a stat that we talk about a heck of a lot, but it's a vital one. And in this case, it's really vital because what does it do? Keeps their defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off. Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. He'll drop to throw. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down. Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Carlson is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead. And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on. And able to get this out to the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better. And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott being chased out left. Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Now Prescott. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. So the ball changing hands on the interception. But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
They'll drop this underneath to Pollard.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Prescott. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Dancing to his left.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. An injury stoppage here, and you hope this is nothing serious. That's Dak Prescott, who is shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 18-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. Here it's 3rd and 2. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal.
This will be a 37-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. from the shotgun. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll set up to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
2nd and 5. And he'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead is up to 14. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On On third down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Back to throw here. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll throw now on the final play. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 45-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville. And that one just before halftime with the Jaguars out on top. Christian Kirk, a touchdown reception. Next, we head north to Philly to check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And you can see they lead the visiting Houston Texans at halftime. A.J. Brown, a touchdown catch in that first half. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And that game's all tied up as they play the visiting L.A. Rams. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They picked up the win last week over the Washington Commanders and are in a good spot to earn another one as they start this next series.
45, wide.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Back to throw.
Complete on the quick throw to Moore.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he'll go down at the 28. They run a draw here on 2nd down. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They'll start with the option. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Running from the gun with Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Oh, boy, Derrick Henry shaken up after that last play and in some discomfort down there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. A dime look defensively here for the Titans on 3rd. Looking to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he will have a Titans first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 6. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here. That's going to be complete to his tight end Everett. And he will have a Titans first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. They're going to look to throw. Quick slant caught by Moore. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. first down. And he's got his big wide receiver complete.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll look to throw again. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Back to throw again. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Now back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's 2nd and 8. Able to hit his target, Lamb. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On the draw, it's Pollard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? They'll set up a throw. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Titan football. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They got the victory last week. That was against Washington, and now they lead this ball game as well. Set to go here, 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. He'll look to throw. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. And they'll try to run the option here.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 7. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Now to try the field goal, here's Daniel Carlson. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Prescott on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
They'll set up the screen to Vaughn.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Byron Murphy. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And down to the 36-yard line here.
105 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll go option to the short side. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
He'll drop to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete.
And the Titans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's a Titans touchdown. Gerald Everett, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Titans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
This one fielded at the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Throwing, Prescott. Forced out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 44, Prescott throwing the out route and complete. It's Ferguson.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to throw, Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
from the red zone now. Prescott buying time to his left.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Now after the play, oh man, it's Prescott who appears to be shaken up.
Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment.
Second and 9 now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watkins. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Out of the gun now on third down. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Ready?
They'll set up to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Mike 14, and let's get them home.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
He hits Dobbs on the crosser.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Tennessee, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get to stay